Hey everybody. I'll wait for a couple people to start watching before we get started. Not doing makeup this time. I'm just talking about how to become a consultant because I've been getting questions about it. And so I got my list and all the stuff. So yeah, we're going to jam to some music. Hey babe, can you hand me my notebook right there? The whale one. Thank you. Hey Amanda. No makeup tonight. This is just how to become a consultant, but I'm sure you'll still enjoy it. Tell me if the music is too loud in the background. Alright, so we got a couple people on here. Let me know if the music is too loud. I can turn it down a little bit. But I'm more trying to cancel out the dog barking noise. What is that bathroom? Stall music. No, it's Pandora. Daddy Yankee Pandora. But if it's too loud, let me know and I'll turn it down. Anyways, okay. So how to become a Mary Kay consultant. So first thing I'll say is, if you love Mary Kay, it's always something to consider. If you buy Mary Kay every month or every 2 months, it's something to consider. If you're a stay-at-home mom, if you're a student, want to make a little extra money, stuff like that. Anyways, so basically, the first step to becoming a consultant is to get your kit. The kit is $100. I don't have the new kit. I have the old one, but y'all can get the gist of it. But anyways, so you get this big, awesome, pretty bag, and it's going to come with a ton of stuff, way more than the $100 you end up spending on it. And it's pretty much going to have everything you need to start your Mary Kay business. Now, I even have girls who don't even want to start the business, who just want the kit to get all the good stuff that's in it. So even if that's the case, by all means, do that, because you do get a ton of stuff in it. But anyway, so I'm just kind of go over everything that comes in the kit, and then I'm going to tell you kind of like basic details of once you become a consultant and sales and so on. Where did I just put my notebook that you gave me? There it is. Okay. Okay, so there's a bunch of stuff that's on my list here, so I'll try to rattle through them real quick and show you examples. But basically, your kit's going to come with a ton of, like, educational materials. So, like, I'll just kind of read off some of the stuff. It'll come with a date book, so you can put all your, like, parties you've booked on there. Any meetings you have, etc. It's going to come with a skincare party flip chart binder. So, something like this. And then I'll have a ton of info and various questions, answers, and etc., etc. This will be really handy when you first start out, since you won't know, like, every product and everything every product does. So this will be like one of your biggest assets, and you'll be able to set it on your table whenever you do parties for all the guests to look at it also. You'll get some laminated placemats. If anybody's been to a Mary Kay party, they always have, you know, the little mirrors with all the stuff on it. That's not a very good one. Let me find it. I have a couple. You'll actually get like 3 different placemats. So here's just an example, and they're laminated, which is really cool because the kit that I got a couple years ago didn't come with these. So this is a new thing, and it'll come in handy because you can set all your stuff on it for your parties, and girls will have something to look at while you're, you know, helping other people. But here's another one. But it'll come with 3 different ones, so that's a cool thing. It'll come with sales tickets, which even though I use a Square reader for pretty much all my sales. Sometimes having these comes in handy, especially when you're doing parties, and even I sometimes just like to have a hard copy. So you get a ton of these. You'll never run out of these. So yeah, you put like their name and what they ordered, total, etc., etc. And it's like there's multiple ones, so you get the top copy, they get the bottom copy, and then there's even a third or fourth copy, so you can keep it for your file or whatever. You'll also get customer profiles, which if you all are on my page often, I just updated a lot of our customer profiles, which is good to update them periodically, but they'll basically fill this out at the party, or you can send it to them online like I did, and it'll just ask like what type of skin they have, if it's oily or dry, what age they are, what they're like most concerned about. So if they need hydration, if they want they're worried about their eyes, if they want age-fighting stuff, and then it even asks like what hair color they have, what type of lips they have, yada yada. So then you can kind of recommend, once they fill this out, you can recommend to them what you think would be best for them. And then on the back, you'll ask them like their favorite products and what they use that day, and so on and so forth. Amanda. And then if you, just a side note, if you all haven't sent these in to me yet, I'm going to be messaging everybody who hasn't sent them, so they can get these sent in, so I have your updated addresses and email addresses and skin stuff. Okay, next, you will get a magazine, which is kind of cute. Let's see if I can find mine. And it's like a huge magazine. Like, it's almost a book. And it just kind of has tons of little, just random cool little things in here. So this is kind of just a cool little thing to have. Another thing you can put down at the party for girls to look at. You also get a book that's by the, oh sorry, here's the date book that I got. The date books they have now are way cuter, but a little date book. I forgot that I had that. And then you get this book from Mary Kay herself. What does it say? Mary Kay Ash, The Life and Timeless Principles of the Founder of Mary Kay Incorporated. Miracles Happen. So that comes in there. It's kind of good for, like, if you're a book reader, you'll like it. And if you're not a book reader, it's good for just, like, hyping you up, I guess. A how-to skincare party note card. I don't even remember where mine is. But it'll basically give you the rundown of how to run a skincare party. Like, all the steps and whatnot. Which is good to have, because when you first start, you're like, I have no idea what I'm doing. So I really like how Mary Kay gives you everything you could possibly need or want to help you get the business going. Thanks, babe. Yeah, I have no makeup or anything on right now. It's all natural. But, okay, let's see what's next. Steps to Succeed brochure. Now, this one I like because whenever you start out in Mary Kay, you see all these girls who are, like, been there for a while. And they're all, you know, directors or whatever, or red jacket wearers. They're all ahead of you, and it's kind of intimidating. But I like how they give you this, so it kind of shows you, like, where you start out at. And when you can get a car, and how many team members you'll need to get a red jacket, etc., etc. So even though you might be intimidated at your first meeting, once you see this, you'll be like, oh, if I get, I think it's 2 or 3, hold on. So you start out as an independent beauty consultant, and then once you get 1 to 2 team members, you become a senior beauty consultant, and you'll get 4% team commission. Along with your 50% commission you get from your sales, which I'll get a little bit more into that later. But, and then so on and so forth, director, when you get a car, etc., etc. So that kind of helps you, like, oh, all I have to do is get 2 team members and I already get bumped up to this. And then I get another one and I'll get a red jacket. So I kind of like this brochure for that, so you feel a little bit better. Okay, next is Ready. Wow, I can't even read my own handwriting. Ready, Set, Sell brochure. I think I did have that. Oh, I do. So, I don't even remember what's in this. Okay, this is like, I'll come back to this, but basically, whenever you get your kit, this is going to be the next thing you want to look at. So, we'll come back to that. I'm going to set that right there. Oh, the lookbooks, the catalogs. So mine's a little rough. Rhett got a hold of it today. But our catalogs that have, you know, all our products in it, you'll get a pack of 10 of these with your kit, which comes in handy. Everybody always wants a catalog. And all these things that you get in your kit, well, not all of them, but a lot of them, if you want more, you have to pay money for them. So Mary Kay's kind of doing you a service, giving you all this stuff for free in your kit, since it does cost money afterward. Hey, Catherine. And let's see what's next. Oh, and like I said, you get 3 different laminated placemats. A team building flyer. I don't know if I have that one. But it's okay. The one the steps to success is pretty similar. But, let's see. Okay, now tools that come in your kit. So, like, the mirrors and stuff. So, you'll get the bag. Which, like, remember, this bag's the old one. There's a new one. I posted a picture of it the other day. The new one, so this one I like because it's super huge and super cute, but the new one is a lot more slender, and so I feel like it'd be easier to bring around, rather, like, you can tell this one's pretty heavy. So the newer one, I do like how it's a little bit more sleek and smaller. And Mary Kay bags last forever. Like, where's my other one? I have one from 10 years ago, or even longer than 10 years ago. So these bags alone are probably worth the $100 because they last forever. I use them, like, this is my old one, so I'll use it to put more Mary Kay stuff in for parties, or I even use it whenever we go places, like the pool or whatever, and I'll throw stuff in there. And then you'll get your face cases. What in the world? That is not what I wrote. I have no idea what that is. But anyways, you'll get your little mirrors. I like these, how they go in like that, so they keep safe space. Your little mirror. And then you'll also get a bunch of these disposable trays, which, again, the mirrors, and these, once you run out of them, or if you lose them, whatever, you have to buy them again, in which they're not that expensive, but it's just nice that Mary Kay goes ahead and gives you a bunch to start off with, so you don't have to worry about it. But I like these because you put, like, you know, Time Wise cleanser, day and night cream, primer, the foundation. You can put everything they're going to use at that party on this thing, and then as soon as you're done, boop, throw it away. No mess on the mirror. So those are awesome. And then you'll get, oh, let me show you the little bag they come in. They come in these little mesh bags, which I literally have people who sometimes just want to buy this mesh bag, which, again, just because I always promote, like, our makeup and our skincare, you can buy anything you see, you usually can buy. And, like, these things are only a couple bucks, like $3 or $4. But anyway, so you get these mesh bags. These will come in the mesh bags. And then the new kit will come with dry erase markers to use on the laminated things. And you'll get mascara sample wands. I think those are it. Yeah. You'll get mascara sample wands. So, you know, you don't have to worry about people sharing their cooties, which I know some of us are germ freaks, so that's a good thing. And then you'll also get the little, like, sponge ones similar to this also for, like, eyeshadow and stuff. And then you'll also get a foundation finder tool, which is literally, like, one of my favorite things. Hopefully I can find it. Oh, here's some more of the mascara wands and the little dealies. Bear with me, because I definitely want you all to see this. Did I put it in here? No. But as I'm looking for it, the foundation finder is basically a little swatch thing, and you just put it up to the person's skin, and then you can pretty much tell which color they are for whichever foundation, because, you know, we have mineral powder, the luminous, CC cream, etc., and I can't believe I can't find this right now. But so it makes it very easy to find their skincare. So hopefully I can't find it right this second. We'll come back to that. But anyways, it really comes in handy, so you're not having to put every color on them to figure out what they are. You can get the little thing out, put it on their skin, and be like, oh, you're beige too. So that's helpful. Okay, now to the fun stuff. Now let's talk about all the products that come in your kit. Now remember, your kit's $100, so I'm going to tell you all the products that are in this kit, and then I'm going to tell you kind of like how much those products actually cost when you buy them outright. So you'll see like how much stuff you're getting. Already the bag and all the tools I showed you alone probably add up to that anyways. But anyways, without further ado. Babe, can you get my cleanser out of the shower real quick, please? But you'll get 2 4-in-1 cleansers. One will be the oily, combination to oily, and one will be the dry to normal. You'll get 2 of the Time Wise day creams, which is, again, you'll get the combination to oily and the dry to normal. But this is the 4-in-1 cleanser. Hopefully you can see. It is so cute. I love the pink color. But this is like my all-time #1 favorite product. I will forever always use this product. And they just revamped them. So yeah. You also get 2 of the night cream, the oily to combination and dry to normal to dry. You'll get an eye cream. You'll get translucent powder. I don't have mine. I thought I had mine out here. Okay, we'll come back to that. I'm sure I've showed you all my translucent powder before. Which is good because translucent powder has no color to it, so you'll be able to use that on anybody. You'll get an oil-free eye makeup remover. And then you'll get every color of the CC cream. There's very light, light to medium, medium to deep, deep, and very deep. So just with the CC cream and the translucent powder alone, you'll be able to let any girl of any color, shade, you'll have the kit and all the stuff to do their makeup. And you'll have every product, like I said, you'll have the dry to normal and the oily combination in every single Time Wise thing. So you'll be able to do anybody's face, regardless what type of skin they have. You also get the satin hand set, and these are all full size. None of these are deluxe, small. These are all full size products. You'll get the ultimate mascara, and then you'll get these little look cards. I do still have some. Now this is the old ones. They're probably updated now, but they're these little, which if any of you guys have gotten samples from me, you probably have seen these. But there's one for like green eyes, blue eyes, hazel, and brown. But it'll come with like a lipstick, 3 eyeshadow colors, and a blush color that they say go good with that eye color. So you'll get like, I think 5 of each eye color for those. Which again is awesome when you're starting out and you want to send people samples and a catalog, you know. It really helps out. Okay, so then let's get into the details. Again, the kit's $100. So let's go through this. The 4-in-1 cleanser is $24, and you're going to get 2 of them because you're going to have the oily combination and the dry, normal to dry. So right there, that's what, like 24 plus 1, 48. So 48. And then you'll get the 2 day creams, the oily and the dry one. The day creams, I want to say are 32. Yeah, 32. And you get 2 of those. So there we're at 64 plus 48. So there's $100 right there already. So we're already got our money's worth off of those 4 products. And then you'll get 2 night creams, the dry and the oily one. And the night cream's also 32. So there's another 64. You'll get the eye cream, which is 36. The translucent powder, I believe, is 16. Yep. The oil-free eye makeup remover is $15. The CC creams are $22 each, and you're getting 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 of them. So just the CC creams are over $100 on their own. The satin hand set is $36. And the ultimate mascara is $15. So obviously you're going to get way more than what you bargained for with our kit. Our kits are amazing. Okay, so then once you become a consultant, so once you decide you want to sign up and you've got your kit, you pay $200 for your kit. The next step, so there's 2 things you can do. First thing is you can just take your kit and whatever products that you have, and you can either A, just keep them and decide I don't want to sell them, I just wanted the kit to get all the good stuff. Or B, you can sell the stuff in your kit to help go towards your first order if you really wanted to. But I highly recommend not doing that because it's good to have these on hand for whenever people want samples or want to try them or you're doing skincare parties. Can you save the video to the group when you're finished so I can finish watching this? Yeah, I'm actually going to share it to Sabrina's party also. And, yeah. Okay, and then, so your first order. Now, with Mary Kay, there's not like you have to make an order or you have to have a certain quota every month or nothing like that. So technically, if you sign up and become active, you can wait a whole year and still be active without placing an order or a quota or whatever. Now, if you want to stay active, you have to place a 225 order minimum every 3 months, which it sounds like a big number, but in 3 months, it really isn't. It's very easy to get to that number. So yeah, if you want to stay active, once you get your kit, and you have to place your 225 order. So again, you can either A, sell the stuff you have already to place that, or just go ahead and have your first skincare party, and you'll pretty much make that on your first skincare party. I think my first skincare party, I was like, I didn't get all the way to 225. I might have been like $50 short or something, but I wanted to order stuff for myself anyways. So just alone with your first skincare party, you'll pretty much be able to meet your first quota. And then let's talk about let's go back to this Ready, Set, Sell. So this is the different orders you can do. And like I said, 225 is the minimum. But if you want me to be honest, the best one, I would say the $600 one would be the best, because with me, I was like, I'll just do the minimum and yada yada. It's better to get more product if you can afford it, and if you have enough sales. It's better to get more products in the beginning, because every time you order stuff, you have to pay shipping and taxes and yada yada. So then you're kind of losing money the more orders you have to put in. So it's better to just get a bunch of product right off the bat, so when people want something, you already have it. They don't have to wait for it. You don't have to pay shipping, so on and so forth. So when I started, I was like, I don't need that. But now looking back, I wish I would have gotten one of the bigger deals. And then whenever you get like into the 600 plus range, you'll also get a bunch of goodies with it anyways. So like, which they're probably different now. This is the old one. But like, they have like this Time-Wise skincare bundle. So if you spend so much, you'll get this bundle. And if you spend so much, you'll get this bundle, and so on and so forth. So that's also something to think about. Again, I recommend getting the most product you can. And like, if you have a really good skincare party, your first party, you get a bunch of sales, definitely reinvest in having products stocked up, because they'll save you money in the long run. And then I'll go over real quick the steps to succeed. I kind of touched base on it. But like I said, when you start out, you're an independent beauty consultant. Once you have 1 to 2 team members, you become a senior consultant, and you start getting commission off of your team members. And you also get 50% commission on all your sales, which if any of y'all have ever like heard of any other companies similar to this, like Unique, or I can never remember their names. Whatever, y'all know what I'm talking about. But most of those companies are like 30% or 40%. Mary Kay's the one that has the highest amount, which is 50%. So you know, if you make $100 in sales, you're walking away with 50. And then next step, once you get 3 to 4 team members, you become a red jacket wearer, which is like a big deal in the Mary Kay thing. That's like the first big target you want to hit. You'll still get 4% commission, but you'll get a $50 bonus for every team member you add. So you're getting 50% commission on all your sales. You're going to get 4% commission on whatever your team members sell, and then you're going to get a $50 bonus for each team member you add. And then it kind of just goes on for there. Once you become a team leader, so 5 to 7 team members, you'll get, and you also get quarterly rewards and prizes, it says here, which change all the time. But then your commission will jump up. It'll jump up from 4% to 9% to 13%. So like, that's pretty cool. And then you'll still get your $50 bonus for each person that you add. And it just goes up from there. So, yeah. So, I think that's pretty much the gist of it. If anybody has any questions or anything, no pressure to anybody. I know some people, you know, are always like, well, I don't have time. I don't really think that's me, blah, blah, blah. I definitely don't probably know as many people as some of y'all know. So I always thought that I wouldn't be able to hit my quotas and stuff because I don't know very many people. So in the beginning, it might be a little slow, but if you just keep at it and keep going, it eventually starts building and building. And it's definitely, it helps with taxes too, because you can tax write off a bunch of stuff. That's a whole, I mean, I don't even know all the details about taxes, but a lot of times it's best to have your own business just for tax purposes. So some people do this just for the tax benefits. And like I said, if you really like makeup and you order a lot of makeup or shop at Ulta or whatever, you're going to get 50% off on everything you order. So it's like, if you're going to be getting this makeup anyways, it's kind of like you might as well join the group. But yeah, so I've been a consultant for 2 years now. I've hit my quota every time. The only time I didn't hit my quota is when I had Rhett. I took like a 2-month break when I had Rhett, and that's just because I had a baby and I didn't want to worry about anything else. And I literally was so sick, I couldn't even do parties or anything. I did everything just on Facebook. So it's like, if I can do it, anybody can do it, is my look on it. Like, I didn't even have a car to drive anywhere. I literally was just stuck in my bed, sick, and I still was able to make my quota. So there's a bunch of different reasons to think about joining Mary Kay. And if you order from me often, definitely think about it. If you just want the kit to get all this stuff, definitely let me know. And the parties are a lot of fun. The meetings that my director has is always a lot of fun. So something to think about. And thank you for everybody for watching. And like I said, if you have any questions, comments, please don't be scared to message me. I will not like bother you or hound you or whatever. So, alright, well, I hope everybody has a good night, and I'll see you later. Bye.